November 2nd, 2004, 6:23 a.m., South Boston. The harbor fog rolls thick across cracked asphalt. A man in his late 20s leans against the chain-link fence, hands deep in his jacket pockets. His breath clouds in the cold. Behind him, warehouses stand silent. Ahead, the skyline cuts through gray light like broken glass. He's a cop, but no one can know. Across the city, another man adjusts his tie in a mirror. Mid-30s, clean-shaven, badge clipped to his belt. He checks his reflection twice. The apartment is spotless. Coffee brews in a chrome machine. Outside his window, police cruisers roll past. He watches them until they disappear. He's a criminal, but no one can know. Boston moves in layers. The streets belong to whoever controls information. Power isn't about territory. It's about knowing who to trust and who to destroy before they destroy you. In this city, loyalty is currency. Betrayal is survival. 2 men, 2 lives, 1 impossible game. The younger man meets his handler in a parking garage at dawn. No names exchanged, just instructions. Infiltrate the organization, get close to the top, report everything. His past makes him perfect for this. Rough upbringing, family ties to the wrong side of the law. On paper, he's believable. In reality, every second is a performance that could end with a bullet. The older man sits in morning briefings with detectives who trust him completely. He takes notes, files reports, shares coffee with sergeants who've known him for years. Then he drives to a payphone near the waterfront, dials a number, speaks in code. Everything the police plan, the organization knows within hours. The trap is already set. Neither man realizes they're hunting each other. 10:25 a.m., Dorchester District. A black sedan idles outside a corner bar. 3 men exit. The youngest stays near the door, scanning faces. Inside, cash moves across tables in brown envelopes. No one speaks louder than necessary. The walls are stained. The lighting is dim. A jukebox plays something slow and Irish. This is where empires are built. One deal, one threat, one calculated risk at a time. But something shifts. A phone call that takes too long. A meeting that gets moved without explanation. Small cracks in the routine. The younger undercover notices. So does the mole inside the police. Both sense the pressure building. Both know someone is watching. The city doesn't forgive mistakes, and both men have already made theirs. They chose to play this game. March 14th, 2005, 11:47 p.m., Financial District. Blue and red lights sweep across wet pavement. Sirens cut through the night. A warehouse raid goes wrong. Gunfire echoes. Glass shatters. When the smoke clears, the suspects are gone, vanished 20 minutes before arrival. Someone warned them. In a dim apartment across town, the undercover cop stares at his burner phone. His handler's voice crackles through static. They're getting tipped off. Someone inside is feeding them. The younger man feels ice in his chest. He's been reporting locations, movements, plans. If there's a mole, every piece of intel he's sent has been intercepted. He's been working for both sides without knowing it. April 9th, 2005, 2:34 a.m., South End. A blue car sits in a car outside a closed diner, engine off, hands gripping the wheel. His phone buzzes. A text with no sender. 3 words. They're getting close. He deletes it, starts the engine, drives toward the harbor, parks under a bridge, walks to the edge where concrete meets black water, throws the phone in, watches it sink. For the first time, he feels the weight of both identities colliding. He's been untouchable for years, but now the undercover cop is too good, too deep, and the organization is starting to ask questions he can't answer without revealing himself. May 22nd, 2005, 7:18 p.m., Back Bay. A meeting in a private room above a restaurant. The older man, the crime lord, leans back in his chair. Gray hair, calm eyes. He's survived decades by reading people. He knows something is wrong. Someone in his circle is a rat. The younger undercover sits 3 chairs down, heart pounding, face neutral. He's been here 6 months, earned trust through violence and silence. But the boss is watching everyone now, every word measured, every gesture scrutinized. Across the table, the mole pretends to take notes. Inside, his mind races. If the undercover gets exposed, the entire operation collapses. If he gets exposed, he's dead before morning. A receipt falls from someone's pocket, lands face up on the floor. A transaction from a police evidence locker. No one should have access to that. The room goes silent. The boss picks it up, studies it, folds it, slides it into his jacket, says nothing. The meeting ends. Everyone leaves, but the clock is already ticking. June 3rd, 2005, 4:52 a.m., waterfront. Federal agents move in formation, vests, rifles, radios crackling. They surround a shipping warehouse. Intel says the boss will be inside. This is the takedown. Months of work, dozens of officers, one chance. They breach the doors. Empty. No one. Just crates and dust. The mole tipped him off again, but this time the undercover cop sees the pattern. He traces the timeline, realizes every blown operation happened after he reported to his handler. Someone is intercepting, someone close. He makes a call, encrypted line, asks for a meeting. No response, just static. He's alone now. June 7th, 2005, 9:33 p.m., Beacon Hill. The mole walks into his apartment, lights off. Someone is waiting, a shadow in the corner. The boss steps forward, face expressionless. Behind him, 2 enforcers. "You've been very helpful," the boss says. "Too helpful." The mole doesn't move, doesn't speak. He knows it's over. He reaches for his gun, doesn't make it. Across town, the undercover cop meets his handler in a parking structure. Relief floods him. He's finally getting pulled out. But as he turns to leave, he sees the look in his handler's eyes. Wrong. All wrong. The shot is clean, professional. He drops without a sound. June 8th, 2005, 6 a.m., Boston Globe headline. 2 officers killed in organized crime sweep. The city mourns. Flags at half-mast, press conferences with tight-lipped officials. The truth stays buried under layers of paperwork and classified files. Both men are honored as heroes. Neither family knows the real story. But in a quiet office downtown, a third man closes a file. Mid-40s, graying temples, detective shield on his desk. He's been there the whole time, feeding information to both sides, playing them against each other, watching them destroy themselves. He stands, adjusts his tie, walks to the window. Outside, the city moves on, business as usual. No one suspects him, no one ever will. The game is over. He won. But in this city, winning just means you're still breathing, for now. He opens the curtain. Outside, no one remembers their names.